all the seats have been sold. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. She always brings bad intentions. Jessica McCaskill, she tipped the scales at 145 pounds even. She's 5'6" tall with a reach of 68.9 inches. And across from her tonight, it's Clarissa Shields. She's 5'8" with a reach of 68.1 inches.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed.
The Cask Killer, Jessica McCaskill, quite simply one of the best fighters in the world today. Clarissa Shields, one of the most avoided fighters in the game and one of the best to lace them up, fighting proudly out of Flint, Michigan, USA.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Chicago, Illinois, here is a women's two-weight division world champion and an undisputed women's welterweight champion of the world, Jessica McCaskill. Fighting out of the blue corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a three-weight division world champion and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Clarissa Shields.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And there's the bell to start the round. So much firepower here. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. She catches and counters. Looking at social media right now, Johnny, and the entire boxing world is buzzing about this battle under the stars.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard, but so different.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Gonna try to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Where was the defense? Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
That punch landed. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. What a punch.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Smart move there to buy some time.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, they ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this.
Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body.
And we may see a stoppage here. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, she gets back up. The referee taking a good look at her.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know they're fighting. They know what they're...
It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. What a mess. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. Well, she's been knocked down twice. Let's see how this... They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy?
They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Oh, and that changes everything, and down they go! Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that over and over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
She's up. The referee taking a good look at her, but I think we're going to continue here.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Oh, that punch. Halfway through the round, and she's got an impressive lead here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
How about, and they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
They beat the count, but wobbly legs for sure. Let's see if she presses hard for the finish.
What now is about getting back to the corners, freshen up, get new instructions given.
Smart move to grab. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about McCaskill in that last round. Well, she gets a minute break here, but I'm sure she wishes it was 20. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs just feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Look at her now. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our... And there it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the